There's a lot of discussion lately about artificial intelligence and robots taking over the world. But what does the rapidly changing world of technology really mean for us? And can we find a balance between using technology and letting it take over our lives? There seems to be a small group of tech leaders pushing the abilities of things like artificial intelligence and robots at a pace that many of us are uncomfortable with. With concepts like universal basic income to substitute for the jobs that the robots take and the creation of a superior intelligence, humans are getting dangerously close to where humanity has found themselves before. In fact, the teacher of Ecclesiastes describes it in chapter 1, verse 9. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. Throughout history, we have seen many cases of mankind using our God-given skills and creative ability to display our pride and drive us down a path of destruction. It brings to mind the account of the Tower of Babel in Genesis 11. We see humanity unified, working toward a common goal. One language, one purpose, but that purpose was going to lead to their destruction because the goal was to glorify themselves and not God. They were directly disobeying God's post-flood command to be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. They were congregating in one place instead of spreading out. This is one of the first examples, but there are countless others of humanity going full speed toward a goal that can ultimately end humanity. Think nuclear weapons. As with the other times we've tried to destroy ourselves, I think there are some things we need to keep in mind. Man may be able to create the technology, but man cannot create a spirit or a soul. Humans are unique because we're the only creation that is made in God's image. And it's more important now than ever that we focus on the relationships in front of us. Use technology, but let's come together to make sure that technology is not used to harm us. It's a slow boil. It takes over a little at a time. But let's reinstate things like phone-free family dinners and coffee and conversation with a real person in front of you. That's how we find the balance. We have to be intentional about prioritizing people over technology. And let's be a part of the solution with open conversations about how we as humans make sure that we find the balance. That just because technology makes something easier doesn't mean it makes it better.